Hi, my name, hello, my name is Amapolano, and I'm the founder of Powersoft System. At Powersoft, we provide business management software solutions from ERPNext, HR and payroll, financial accounting software, hospitality systems like restaurants and hotel software. We also provide custom development applications with in-house developers as well. So if you ever needed any custom development or you needed to sort of implement any of these solutions, feel free to reach us at powersoft We have been leading digital transformation in Africa for several years now, and I'm happy and at the same time also excited that I would like to introduce you to our kitchen display system over here that I'll be taking you through in a minute, right? The best part is that our kitchen display system has been built on top of ERPNext and it leverages on the Frappe Framework. This is the Powersoft KDS actually. So I would do it this way. If a waiter logs in, we have all the ability to restrict the, for example, a waiter or a server said that, let's say they have logged in, but they can only see their like only their account, I mean to say, they will not be able to see others. And then you will find that in POSawesome, we've enhanced it with tables as well, like this. Okay. The red means not available and all of that. But if I should sort of log in, like this is a different user, okay, PH. And if I should log in, you find transfer or split. So this even have the functionality to transfer orders or split orders. Okay, so it's just keep in mind that we have tried to include the various restaurant features. So this is what typically happens if you have a user who logs into the system and let's say I'm just giving an example. They just try to make this order for let's say this and that, and then let's say let me take this one out. It doesn't have any rate, and then maybe they added black label for it or a vodka to it. And then there was maybe this fish cutlet, right? Two of that. And then for table number, maybe T05, right? So they can go for dine-in, delivery, takeaway. You can configure the various other types as per unlimited. So once a save and new is done, okay, what happens is that typically it will sort of so you heard that, right? That is a sound alert, right? So we have sound alert for incoming orders. So here, typically, I forgot to mention that yes, you can have the system such that we have various KDS stages that the stages are configurable. You can set your own KDS stages and then even give it the color you want and all of that, and set the start date and date, end stage and all of that, and then um, you can also create all the preparation areas like food screen, drink screen, pie screen, etc. Can do all of that as well. So let's say what will happen is that here, if it depends, authorization is not mandatory, depending on the kitchen. All the details are here. So once we click on authorize, for example, like this, you can say that you should automatically print a KOT or you should not print a KOT. So this is a typical simple kitchen order ticket where your address and phone number and all of that will come. This can be your business tax ID. So this is in Ghana, we call it TIN. So these things can be removed, right? So it's highly configurable, but the order information here. So this is the kitchen order ticket number. There will be a draft invoice waiting for the cashier to execute the payment, right? Table number, preparation area, etc. All these things are there. Then you further notice that the menu details will be here, like depending on how it has been classified, right? But I supposed to do one setting I forgot to do, and then the drinks will, I mean the printout for the drinks to go to a drink screen. That said, in the KDS by itself, once you authorize, it will go to the ready stage, okay? So I will switch to, like, say, the drink screen, and you find that even though I ordered food and drinks, these are the drinks also. So there was some sort of drinks also there. So the system is able to certainly split. Okay, so that's just for you to sort of know. So It's highly configurable. For example, I can reset this process, get back to this. And if you want to sort of do the process whereby you do not, if the food is ready, you want to sort of say this one is ready, and then at a later time when the second one is ready, you come and indicate that it's ready. You can do that. So you can have somebody at the end of the entrance of the kitchen who will be checking and saying that yes, he has confirmed and the food is ready, or wherever the person will be. So I can undo this and authorize all the things like this, and I can click on top to push everything to this state. So whenever it's finally checked and all is good, they can sort of mark it as what done. Okay, and then it's completed. So that's basically it, but it goes through this sort of KDS stages like this, whereby you find like your various orders, like it is in queue, not in queue. And then you can also see we are checking the status at each line item. So this is it. You realize that we are able to check whether let's say the food is ready or not, or whatever stage it is, we are able to maintain it. This is what I want to say. But the best part is that when the food is ready, we are able to link it to the invoice. Okay, like I'll just give you a typical example. Like let's say you find like we have something like this one or that status like confirmed. So when the kitchen have finished serving the food or dishing it out to a typical customer who will be sitting and waiting, then it sort of signals to, so take this as a cashier screen that they can see that, okay, let's say there was this incoming order or so, and then whether the incoming order needs to be paid, then yeah, they can execute the payment. For example, maybe this order is yet to be received or is confirmed and all of that. So that's it for them, like the typical KDS, and this is the look and feel. Apart from that, also there is this sort of audit trail that you can track who created the order, at what time the order was got served, and if there is food that is delaying and all of that, you can sort of always keep track of that. So most of the things that typical restaurants will need, we have built on top the kitchen display, which supports so many screens, support the alarm. It also supports the things like, let's say, a typical restaurant will need to day-to-day operations, like maybe you want to restrict your waiters, where we have had that covered in, if you go to the POS profiles, for example, we have the functionality to say that maybe when waiters sort of log in, they should be able to, for example, we can say that which role should be able to do transfers and which role should not be, which role should be able to see all tables and which role should not be able to see. And talking about that transfer, how does it work? For example, we can say under held, for example, I can, let's say, let me select a moment, let me select, let's say, this server, and then I'll go to held. And let's say I want to transfer the orders, for example, the orders from one table, T05 to T04. I just need to click select like this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then execute a transfer like this. And I am moving it at this point to T04 like this. And if I want to do for one item, I want to reduce the quantity, I can do it. But over here, I'm going to move all the items straight onto table T04, right, like this. So while I do this, you can see all the orders from one table moving to here, and I can just simply click on save. So this can be done by your back office user, it can be done by your waiter, it can be done by, in short, whoever that you want to give access. And when these are done, since the sales invoices are always in draft, it will automatically copy the details from one draft invoice to the other draft invoice and then remove the previous draft invoice and consolidate the data for you accordingly. So this plus many more that we have in stock for this. If you ever needed this sort of kitchen display to sort of digitize or automate your kitchen operations, feel free to reach us at www.powersoftSystem.com at any point of time. You'll find our contact details. My name is Arno. You can find my contact details on the description part of this video. Make sure to subscribe and then like the page so that whenever we have solutions like this that will be impactful to your business, you can always get the information firsthand. It was great having you, and thanks for watching me. Until next time, I hope to see you again. Bye-bye then.